Hello movers, welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. It's Tracy Steen and we're bringing you another full body strength workout. This time we're gonna do it in rep range because we wanna lift a little bit heavier, focus on strength, focus on increasing lean muscle. All right, here's the format. We're gonna do rep range today for some of those bigger muscle groups. So your back, your chest, your glutes, your quads, your hamstrings. I'm gonna go in that 8 rep range. So we're really gonna push the system and lift heavy. All right, so grab some heavier dumbbells. And then for some of those accessory muscles, the biceps, triceps, shoulders, abs, we'll go a little bit higher in the rep range. So grab weights that can still challenge those muscles toward fatigue. All right, you're gonna require a variety of dumbbells for the workout today, and here are the ones that I have used. Lift within your abilities, of course. I'll also use my barbell and a bench, but if you don't have that, we'll show you modification. We'll start you with a warm up and end with a cool down. All right, ready to move daily? Let's do it. All right, traditional strength training on the watch. Let's start wide, a little side to side. Bend right here or lunge rather. Warm an inner thighs up. And if you can, you take it to the ground, get a little deeper. There we go. So if you don't have heavier dumbbells and you want to just not take as much rest time and lift in a higher rep range because you have lighter dumbbells for some exercises, feel free to do that, okay? If you have heavier ones, we'll add a little extra rest period in, and then if you have lighter ones, you just keep going, okay? So that's how we'll work that. Hand to toe tap right here. It's hard because if you're in a home gym, not everyone has access to all of the weight amounts, but that's fine. You can slow your action down to keep more tension on the muscle. You can go in higher rep and push the system toward that fatigue. Right? So there's ways around it, but I do think that, let's go into some heel sweeps right here. If you plan on working out at home for the rest of your days, the rest of your life, investing in some heavier dumbbells is going to be a great idea. Really great, because then you can stay strong as you age, and that is key for me. So that's what I'll be doing. Good. All right, reach across, tap. Reach overhead. And single arm circle. Switch direction. And switching sides. Switch direction. Let's do some leg kicks right here, alternating. Four more. Into some calf raises, up to those tiptoes. And I'm gonna take it into a plank on the ground, but you could do it on a bench or a couch. Just plank rotation here for 10. Alternate sides. Big stretch. 5 more. Very nice. All right, finishing right here. Okay, take a look at the screen and grab your heavy weights. We're starting with legs. We're gonna start with a static lunge. All right, so You can start a little bit lighter to warm up things a little bit. I'm gonna start with 15s. We'll do 8 per leg, shoulders back, give yourself a pelvic tilt, straight up and down. You've got 8. Here we go. Push. 1. And switching legs. 8 this way and drop. There we go, good. Setting those down, moving into our deadlifts for 8. I'm gonna start with my dumbbells, then I'll go to my barbell. I'm just gonna start with my 30 pounds, so 60 in total for me. All right, hinging at the waist, reach your hips back, slow on that descent for 8. So you're slow, 2, 3, and 1. Slow, 2, 3, 2. Last for me. And 8. All right. Good. Going into round 2. And we'll kick things up a little bit here. Static lunge. I think I'll go with my 20s, 8 per leg. See how that feels. You're tall. And drop. 8. Switching legs. 8. And 8. Okay, good, good. That can kick the heart rate up. Just holding those heavy weights. You can hoist them on your shoulders as well. You just have to be able to rack the weight up there, right? All right, going to my deadlift. Whoops, I don't need this. All right, go with dumbbells if you don't have a barbell. Nice and slow, stick the chest out. 8 right here. There's 8. Okay, good. Going into round 3. A little sip if you need. All right. I'm gonna jump up to my 25s this time. It was 20s last time, so 25s. And you have to be able to hold it too, so great for grip strength practice. 8 a leg, drop, push. There's 8, switch, pelvic tilt. And 8. All right. With that lunge, if you're feeling tippy, instead of doing the full tandem, have a broader base of support. So step out slightly and hit it there. Okay, that helps to keep you more balanced. Same weight for me on my barbell, which is 45 and 50, 95 for me. All right, 8 reps. And work. Last for me. 8. It's hard on the hands, isn't it? Okay, resting for a second. I'm actually going to add just 10 more pounds in total to my deadlift. I'm just gonna slide those on. And going back to my static lunge, 30s this time, I think. I'll do. All right. When you're ready. Switching legs. Okay, wow, that was heavy for me. Good, rest for a second. Okay, we've got one last deadlift. This is where some people use wrist straps to support their weaker wrists, or gloves. I used to wear them, but all right, I could put the collars on, but such a light weight on the end, I think I would just leave it. Here we go. And 8. There's 8. All right. Yowza, that was good. Okay, let the hands rest for a second. I'm gonna go into chest and triceps. I'll lie on my bench. For the chest press, for the extension, feel free to use the ground, okay? And this is gonna be up in our 12 rep range for the accessory muscle. Okay, starting with our chest press, I'll hold 20s. 8 reps here. So over the chest, on your back on the ground, or bench, or Swiss ball. And here we go. Press over the chest for 8. And there's my 8. A little light, but I'll do 3 hard working sets coming up. Let's go into the tricep extension for 12. I'll go to my 12 pounders here. On your back again, you're just hinging at the elbow, palms face each other, wrists are locked in neutral, and back for 12, and push. 2, good. Four more for me. right, there's 12, nice. And you can stay at the same weight amount for a number of exercise, rounds if you need to, if you don't have access to more, if you feel like you gotta camp there for a bit before you push it. I'm gonna go to my 25s for 8 reps on the chest press. All right, you can kick these up with your legs, and here we go for 8. Over the chest, not the neck, push. 1, feet are flat on the ground if you're on a bench. There's 8. Okay, what did you have left in the tank? Did you have 4, 5, 6 reps in the tank? Then you go up next round. If you only had 2 or 3, you might stay here for the next set. I think I'll stay. Back to my 12s for the tricep extension. Okay, different muscle group here, but a synergist muscle, which means when we're doing the chest press, we have a little bit of tricep activating as well. So, take that break. Remember, you can go higher reps on the chest press if you have lighter weights. Here we go, and we're back. There's 12. Very good. All right, setting those down. Shake things out, going into the 3rd set. I am gonna stick with those 25s for my 3rd, then I think I'll pop it up for my 4th to the 30s. Feeling those arms. Okay, 25s, 8 reps. Here we go. Oh. All right, there's 8. I was slowing down, so I know the 30s are gonna be a challenge. But even if you only get to 6 reps, try it. Of course, if you've got you're safe, right? If you feel like you absolutely need a spotter, then you gotta stay lighter if you don't have a spotter. I'm gonna go to my 12s, and then I'll do my 15s for the last one, I think. Okay, triceps again. Here we go. And 12. All right, those got hard for sure. A little water break before we go into the 4th set, because now I'm gonna go heavier. I wanna bring it so there's 0 to 1 reps left in the tank here. Feeling those triceps. Feeling the pump, you too? Feel free to hit it right now if you are ready. It depends on how much you're lifting, right? And how much that's fatigued your body, and that will determine your rest amount. So if you're lifting lighter, not really pushing toward fatigue, you'll be ready to go. But all right, 30s, 30s, 30s. Let's go. Let's go, she says. All right, knock these out. push. There's 8. Wow, that was right towards fatigue for me. Yep, I don't think I could do 35s, maybe for 1 or 2 reps. Okay, rest for a second. Into those extensions. So I'm gonna try the 15s, and if I can only get to 10 with good form, that's good. That's okay. I wanna challenge those muscles here and work. I think I'll only get to 10. Oh, goodness, yep, that's it for me. I was right at failure there. All right, good, shake it out. We're gonna go into back and biceps next. I'm gonna hit a 1-arm row, all right, 8 reps of those, and then we'll go into a palms up bicep curl and 12 reps of those. All right, 1-arm row, or where are we at? I think I'm gonna grab my 25 for 8 reps to start. Nice flat back. You can hoist yourself up onto your leg, or just put your hand on something so that you're bent over if you don't have a bench. All right, 8 here. Let's go, 8. And switching arms. I've got the 25, that did not feel too bad at all. Good start, here we go, and pull. All right, lots left in the tank for me there. So that will get racked. Palms up bicep curls. I'm gonna start with my 10s here. Full range of motion, shoulders back, knees are soft. All the way up, all the way down. All right, there's 12. Good. And rest those. Let's do a little arms back, thumbs down, stretch out those biceps. And similar to triceps being a synergist muscle for chest, biceps are for back as well, right? So using that bicep when we pull up that weight. 30, am I going to 30? I think so. All right. 8 per arm, or yeah, per arm. Here we go, and 8. There's my 8. That felt better for weight for me. Other side, super flat back and row. Nice. Okay, feeling good on that right now. Bicep curl, just rest for a second. I think I'll go to my 12s. And again, we want a full extension of that arm. Okay, don't keep it like this. Lengthen. All right, here we go. Stick your chest out. All the way up and down for 12, and I've got my 12s. There's 12. Very good. Set those down. Rest for a second. Ooh, biceps, arms back, thumbs down. Stretch those, swing those. Take a sip. You want to stretch the bicep, thumb is down on a wall or a post or pole, and that really helps you to lengthen through that bicep muscle. I'll stick with my 30 on that one arm row. Swing it out. Got to be able to come to it here. Here we go. 8 reps with my 30. Back is flat and pull.
The sun's going down as I try to make my way through the crowd.
Good. Did you have more in the tank? Could you have done 2 more reps? That's your gauge now for the next set. Other side and row. Well, I did have some left. I might have to go up to the 35 on that last set. Popping up to 15s, I think, on the bicep curl for myself. 12 reps, full range. Here we go, up and slow. Excellent, there's 12. Felt good. Okay, little rest before the 4th set. You wanna be ready for this, especially if you're kicking it up. What about a little stretch there for a second? Just feel so tight, those biceps, don't they? It's a good pump for sure. Just lengthen through. All right. Now, we want to move towards that maximal failure point. You can have 0 to 1 reps left in the tank here. What's that going to look like for you? I'm going to try my 35, and even if I get, stop at 5 or 6, I'll be okay with that as well. Back is flat. Here we go. Wow. Yeah, Trace, good. Haven't done 35 in a long time. Feeling stronger these days. I got 8. Switching sides. Eight. Nice. That side was harder, which is why I left it for the last. Nice. job. All right. Happy with that. Shake it out for a second into the biceps, and I'm gonna stick with 15s. That felt plenty for my biceps, especially after that row. And work here.
You could be my only one.
There's 12. Ha, good. All right, set those down. Stretch it out. Your last circuit, we're gonna do one leg. We're gonna focus on quads, okay, in our front squat, and we'll do a shoulder exercise as well. Join me back. Some of my members are not gonna love me for this, but we are gonna do a Bulgarian split squat. Now, we're gonna sit a little bit more upright. If you don't have a bench, you could do a chair sit squat, okay? You could do a front-loaded goblet squat or a front squat, even with the heels elevated. That's options, all right? Starting with a 20-pound dumbbell. I'm gonna do 8 per leg. Here we go. And upright, focusing on the quad a little bit more. Here we go, drop for 8 and push. My members say I give too many split squats. And we all don't like them, so I think they notice when they're in the weekly schedule more than once a week. One more here. Feeling that quad. Switching legs, nice and tall. Drop it here, low, and 8. There it is. Wow, that was a lot. Seated lateral for 12 reps. I'll start with my 8s. You could stand. Either is good. You're tall. Elbows are soft. 12.
It on someone who's indifferent. He didn't love me right. He told me I was blind, but I never really wanted to listen. You have been here since day one. See my ups and downs. Never left my side once. Yeah, you stuck around.
All right, that's 12. Good. Now, because we're using opposing muscle groups, they're not even close, I can go right into this because legs have rested and we're ready. Back to my 20, split squat, 8 per leg, and drop, 8. Think about the quad.
I never saw the signs. He didn't treat me right, but I just couldn't let him go. We waited patiently.
Switching sides, drop,
You have been here since day one. See my ups and downs. Never left my side once. Yeah, you stuck around. Who knew it was you?
Okay, I had a few left in the tank, so I'm gonna go up in weight next round. Up to my 10s for the lateral raise. Seated or standing. Stick the chest out and work. 12.
You
good. Going into your third round. I guess I'm going up to my 25. This will feel like torture. Just a little bit of torture. All right. Is that a 25? Yes. Or a front rack. Take your time on that one because you'll be lifting heavier. All right, 8. There's 8. Feel glute and quad. I'm gonna really try to think about my quad here though. So stay taller and drop. Mind in that muscle. It's hard. Laterals, I'll go back to, actually I'll do 12s. Quads felt that, that's good. All right, stick your chest out, tall back. Push the shoulders up to the ceiling. One more set. Water break for me. Excellent. Feeling shaky. All of the muscles are feeling shaky. I like that feeling though, do you? I know, right? It feels good. It feels stimulated. And that's what I wanna do. Engage all those fast twitch muscle fibers. You do that like this, lifting heavy, pushing the muscles, plyometrics. Here we go. Last set. I've got my 25. There's 8. Yikes. Other side. Oh, goodness gracious. Gonna feel that tomorrow. Gonna feel that. All right, finishing with my lateral raise, and I'll stay with the 12s. It was hard, those last 3, but I feel like I can do it. I think. And work. 12. Three more for me. 3, 2, push, 1, and done. You've moved daily in your total body strength. Muscles in menopause, or manopause, or whatever you're in. You've moved daily, everyone. Let's stretch this out. Really good job. I'm just stretching that chest and my bicep a bit here. Switching arms, thumb down, open. Okay, I liked all that. Yes, I didn't hit every muscle group. Like there was we could have hit all 3 heads of the shoulders. It just would have been a lot longer of a workout had we done that. Let's go into a glute stretch. I wanted to keep this a bit shorter, but if you had time right now, throw in the front raise and overhead press. You could throw in calf. You could throw in ab, right? So you could do another 2 sets and do those things. So if you're feeling it, that's what I would suggest. But I'm gonna hit those another time this week, so I'm okay with that. But I like the 8 reps of this. Did you like that too? Let me know in the comments, because if you enjoy this type of workout, we'll do more, okay? Just a little quad stretch here. It was good, sweaty. Sweaty, but with no cardio. I like that, but that's the heavy lift, switching legs. Knees together, push your hips forward there. Nice little quad stretch. I also think the barbell is a great addition, you know? It's easier to hold onto a barbell that's 100 pounds than 2 dumbbells that are 50 every day of the week. We're gonna hinge forward and stretch through that hamstring here. Knee is soft. So if you're planning, like I said, on having a home gym forever and ever, amen, that might be something that you consider. Switching sides. You know, it is a piece that can go right up against a wall once you're done using it. So it can be okay for space, but do you have space enough to hinge forward with it is the question. But I know not everyone does. That's okay. You don't need it, but it is nice to add that extra tension. Let's round through the back, stretching the middle back muscles. Hey, I was proud of myself on that 1-arm row. I haven't done that 35 in a long time, and it wasn't even that bad for me. Arms back, stretch the chest, drop those shoulders. Like when I was doing the 30, I'm like, this is fine. I think that creatine is really beneficial for being able to lift heavier. So, and then recovery is pretty good too, right? It really does help with that delayed onset of muscle soreness. So if you're not taking creatine and you're not contraindicated, it might be something worth looking into. All right, thanks for joining everyone. Go move daily in your wellness and nutrition. Share this video on your social. I'd appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next one.